Alright guys, I'm back with the white lights that I'm mounting. Told you I was going to do some midship lights, some cockpit lights. I'm also going to put some lights in the back where I keep my crate and cooler and all that. Just so if I'm out at night, I can turn the midship lights on and it lights up my entire cockpit in front of me and behind me. And then I can turn it off when I'm done getting where I need to get to. But these are just your white LED light strips that you can get from Walmart. This is what they look like. I think they're 30 bucks and you get 2 of these long strips and they can cut them into thirds. And I only use 2/3 under the mounting board, so I have these 2 little 1/3 strips that I might use for my center hatch. So when I go to my dry area in the center. Okay, so I got my red and black wire right here. I'm just gonna pull off what I think I need. Maybe a little extra to play with. So that way I can run it all the way up to the front. Okay, so first off I'm gonna take these lights and they're gonna be mounted right here. I'm gonna drill a little hole right here, feed the wires through, bring them up through this back hatch right here so that I can put the connectors on. So I make the smallest possible hole right here through this really thin wire. Then we'll take our little bit thicker black and red, connect it through there and feed it all the way to the front. But first we gotta drill a hole, bring it through here, put the connectors on, heat it up, shrink wrap it, and then we can run our wires to the front. Then we'll repeat it on the other side. Got my Sharpie. I'm mount them right there on that curve. Got my dot. Now we're gonna feed this wire through. You wanna go silicone that up. I don't have any today, but I will silicone it up later. You're definitely gonna wanna do that to keep water from getting in your hole. Any drill, any holes you drill, you're gonna wanna do that. So I'm gonna take it from this end, peel it back just a little bit at a time. Like I said, you definitely wanna silicone that little piece right there, that little hole. So now, we gotta reach through and we got our wire to this back hatch. Peel it out a little bit. Now we've got our red and black here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my snake and I'm gonna snake from probably the center hatch through this back hatch and run these all the way to the front. And then once I've got that done, these should be back here ready to go. But actually before I do that, I'm gonna crimp these on and then feed the other side through. Just so this gives me a little extra length when I'm pulling through. Okay, with that done, just to make sure these stay together, a little piece of electrical tape, and just wrap it. Now I'm gonna get my electrical snake, feed it back here, wrap it, and then pull it all the way to the front. Okay, with all 4 wires taped to the electrical snake. So now I have both sides here and everything's ready to be connected. Okay, so the next thing I gotta do, I mounted LEDs, the white LEDs, underneath the mounting boards right here. I need to drill a hole and run the wire through right here. And again, this is something you're gonna want to silicone. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mark a hole up here in this corner and try and hide it as best as I can. And then drill it out and feed the wire through. And again, go back later, silicone it. There we go. Okay, so now we're gonna do the same thing on this side. Make the mark, drill it, push the wires through. Okay, so now we have the SAE adapter that plugs right into the yak power system, which this is gonna go to the M button for midship. And we're just gonna put some butt connectors, wire up these back ones too, and these front ones. I'm gonna skip the middle center hatch. There's not really a good location. I might go back and do that later, but as of right now, I'm just gonna leave that alone. I think this will provide enough light that I can see my center hatch and everything, especially at night. But I'll show you guys what everything looks like when it's all lit up. All right guys, I'm gonna flip the lights off and I'm gonna show you what all this light on this kayak looks like, including my Yak Attack Visi pole. That's the only thing that's not ran off this yak power system, but everything else is, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. All the midship lights, navigation lights, all that good stuff. Okay, as you guys can see, it's all dark. All the lights are off in my garage, and this is how much light it's giving off. So we got that big pole. I mean, it's lighting up that whole wall. But we'll walk around and I'll show you guys the cockpit area. Nice and lit up. And then here is the back area. So I think it's giving off pretty good light. I should be able to see my stuff in the back. And everything up front up here. Nice and bright. This is the only thing I'm worried about is this center hatch. But like I said, it's pitch black in this garage without these lights on, and I can see that bucket pretty well. So I think it'll be all right. The nav lights are pretty bright. Again, I'll link those below. These white lights that I got right here, these are just from Walmart. They're the white LED lights. And guys, do not forget, as I will not, that right there needs to be siliconed. All the holes you drilled will have to be siliconed. It just keeps water and stuff out of your hole. It's way better if you do it. Hopefully, you know, you do something like this. I think it's pretty cool. Maybe hit some green lights on the side for fishing at night, but this will definitely make you a lot safer at night and at least let you see what you're doing when you're tying on and stuff like that at night. But hope you guys enjoyed. Hope it helped you out, and I'll see you guys in the next one.